What do I like about UMGC? Everything. There's no other school that I've ever seen that makes it as feasible and as practical to be able to achieve your goals. So I was able to structure my schedule to be able to still show up in life, still show up as a mom and a wife, but also allow myself to be a student too.
It just felt amazing that it was somebody else out there that cared about my education. The online portal was super easy for me to use. You just knew where to go for information.
I am a career user experience design professional. So when I logged into the portal for the first time and saw how well structured it was, I was like, okay, here's a college that has invested heavily in an online learning system. It's logical, it's well organized. As you progress through your tasks for the week, as well as for the course itself, it shows you your overall progress.
It was built for online learners and working professionals. You have the content tab, which has all your assignments, your quizzes. This allows you to view the work you have to do.
The professors were super amazing with just letting us know what resources were available for us. The Writing Center was there just to help along to make sure you're doing your citations correctly. And then the students themselves, I felt like when we were doing our discussion boards, we were connected to each other and we wanted to see each other succeed.
The professors made it really easy. Even though they weren't physically right there in front of you, they were able to be incredibly responsive when I did have questions.
I, being in a service who leaves for prolonged periods of time, I may not have internet for weeks at a time. And having those professors really work with me and finding the time in my schedule really made me be able to succeed while being overseas in the Middle East.
I loved the fact that UMGC was something that was utilized globally. Even more than the reputation or anything like that, it was the people at UMGC. People that had gone through it themselves and had benefited from that experience.
So the key is just really planning on a weekly basis. Just look at your schedule, put in school where it fits, but also put in, that work-life balance.
I'm a two-time marathon finisher, and I kind of adopted that same approach with schoolwork, that set measurable goals, make small achievements, and then just do it over and over. And that's the way I treated my time at UMGC.
Was it challenging? Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The advisors showed me a pathway that I knew it was actually going to be something achievable.
Advising was definitely instrumental. You're able to talk to them on the phone, and they'll even schedule follow-ups with you and call you and check how you're doing through your process.
And once you take that first step, you'll see how easy it truly is.
Since graduation, I've been offered 2 promotions, so I will say that my time with UMGC has paid off very well for me.
This has been a dream come true for me to, be a beacon of light for other people.